Hi, welcome to day 13 for your 21 days of healthy habits. Um, this one, this habit today is really a habit. Um, it's not something you add to your day. It's just something I hope you get, and it's enough and adequate sleep. And there is a lot of information I want to share with you. So I'm gonna share my screen and have slides help me out. So one moment while I get this going here, and we're gonna go full screen. And just a minute. I don't want you to have to watch me at the same time. All right. So this is under um, the stress reduction portion of one of our four pillars, and it's prioritizing good sleep is good self-love. And I think we all know that we live overcommitted lives and overstimulated lives, and it's literally killing us. Um, we need our sleep because it's just important for our physical and our mental health, and our brains are very active during sleep, and we get a lot of a renewal from a good night's sleep. So some of the things that can happen to you if you don't get enough sleep is you'll have a hard time losing weight. And so many times I've had clients say, I'm eating right and I'm exercising, and my mental state is great. I'm positive, but I'm just not losing weight. And I will ask them about their stress levels and their sleep. And usually by the time we fix their sleep, then the weight sort of melts off, because you do keep the extra weight around the middle when you don't get enough sleep. So other things that happen here while you sleep is your cells renew. The management of those stress hormones, cortisol, relaxes and depresses, because you don't want those to be active all the time, right? You'll have good gut health. You can gain weight if you don't get enough sleep. It just increases the your hunger hormone. Oh my goodness, I have a misspelling here. Oh, that's embarrassing. Chronic disease develops if you don't get enough sleep. Your cognitive functioning goes down, and there are more accidents happen. Adrenal fatigue. It messes up your hormones. The hormone levels get out of balance. You'll realize you can't remember. Sometimes people think they have dementia or something, and once they get a few good nights of sleep, they realize they really have their memory. They just need to sleep more. Again, we talked about this. It increases your cortisol levels if you don't get enough sleep, and then you have the risk of type 2 diabetes. So, and that's not even to mention just general irritability, severe yawning, symptoms similar to ADHD, decreased reaction time, tremors, aches, just a lot of those other things that you normally think of when you don't get a good night's sleep. Headaches, you wake up with a headache. Interesting things like that. Okay. Oh, the next one is, this is how to test to see if you have a sleeping disorder just if you have sleep issues. And I found this to be very interesting, because I didn't really think I had sleep issues until I did this rule of threes. And this was from Dr. Michael Breus. He's a PhD, and he's written a book on sleep. And so if these things are true, then you have sleep issues. So if 3 nights a week you have trouble falling or staying asleep, and 30 or more minutes a night you stay awake before falling asleep, that's right. And if this all happens for 3 weeks, and that's just 3 nights a week, if all of this lasts for 3 weeks in a row, then you have sleep issues. Yes. All right, so let's quickly go over the types of insomnia that can happen. I thought this was interesting too. These are, you can't fall asleep you can't stay asleep, you wake up too early, anxiety issues that are keeping you awake. It could be depression that affects your quality of sleep. That has happened to me before. That's when you know you're depressed, when you can't even sleep. If maybe pain is keeping you awake, restless leg syndrome, medications of any kind can keep you awake. Stress can affect and influence the quality of your sleep, keep you up, and sometimes it's your environment that makes it difficult to fall or stay asleep. And so some causes of insomnia: you have an increased cortisol levels, and that's when, you know, the anxiety and the depression, you're wired and you're tired, you're paranoid, you can't relax, you're overcommitted, you just don't have enough downtime. That can cause insomnia. Your diet can cause insomnia. That's too much sugar, too much gluten, things like that. Leaky gut is a whole long list of things. Because this is short video, I won't go into it, but you know, basically it's when the lining of your small intestine becomes damaged, and then food particles and toxic waste leaks through the intestines into the bloodstream. And you know, if you're having headaches and fatigue and diarrhea, skin rashes, things like that, you may have leaky gut. And then EMF exposure is also a cause of insomnia, and that's the electromagnetic fields from screen time that causes insomnia, and I don't think people really realize that. So this is what you really want, is give me the solutions, Angie. So here you go. You want to make sure your room is dark. Even a little nightlight or street light shining through the window can affect how well you sleep. So turn off the lights and put the alarm clocks even on dim. You want to cool down your room. I hate to specify a temperature because everyone's different, but you know, if you're experiencing night sweats or hot, you probably need to cool down your room a little. A white noise machine can help, or music. You know, if you don't have a partner that minds that, you want to decrease again your EMF. So you know, enforce an electronic curfew about 1 hour before bed. No screen time at all. I don't have it on here, but you want to cut down on your caffeine throughout the day. You can also try melatonin. You'll want to make sure you get pharmaceutical grade melatonin. The kind you get over the counter is probably not, if you have serious sleep issues, it's not going to do the trick. So, you know, just Google it online, pharmaceutical grade melatonin, and you'll want to take about 0.5 to 1 milligram about 90 minutes before you go to sleep, because our melatonin production does really reduce after ages 50. You can also try magnesium. It's a relaxing and calming mineral. You can have a small snack before bedtime. Sometimes that really helps people. No sugar, though. You'll want to make sure you have a nice combination of complex carbs and protein, and no more than about 250 calories there. You want to decrease your alcohol intake about 3 hours before you go to bed, because alcohol prevents the deep sleep that you really need. I don't have it on here. Don't exercise 2 to 3 hours before. You don't want to exercise that close to bed, right? You know, sometimes people have digestive issues that are keeping them awake. You know, you have heartburn or constipation or bloating. And so you'll just want to try to eliminate some of those food sensitivities. And you'll want to also then, if you have trouble falling asleep, or you're waking up and you're starting to worry, just do the deep breathing that we talked about a few days ago, and just concentrate only on your breathing, the inhale and the exhale. That sounds like a little bit like counting sheep, but you're counting your breaths. You'll also want to go to bed at the same time every night, even on the weekends, and enjoy a restful bedtime routine. You know, maybe what does that look like? A bath, a warm shower, some sleepy time tea, or reading a devotional or something like that, and just kind of keep that routine going, so it just sets the mood for your mind and your body to go to sleep. The last one, it's an odd one. I've not tried it, but I've heard it works. It's called banana tea, and you just take it's the potassium and the magnesium in the bananas that make your blood vessels relax and your muscles relax. And so you take one raw banana, and first of all, you boil water. You cut off both ends of the banana, place it in the water, boil it for about 10 minutes, pour the water through a colander and into a mug, sprinkle with a little cinnamon if you want, and drink it 1 hour before bed. I haven't tried it, but some of my clients have, and they are amazed of how well it works. All right, we're almost done. So how much sleep do you need? Most adults need 7 to 8 hours. You know your body the best, though. If you're getting less than that and you're not having any health issues, then you're probably fine. But if you're having any of those symptoms that I listed before, you may want to rethink your less than 7 hours of sleep and try to get more. And then a word about naps. Naps are encouraged for health and wellness. About 10 to 20 minutes boosts your alertness and your energy, but over that may cause some grogginess, and you might mess up your cycle. But the best time to nap is your body's circadian rhythm naturally dips between 1 and 3 p.m. So I thought that was very interesting, and I don't know how to get myself back to full screen here, because I just don't. So, but that's the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you get a good night's sleep. Make that your habit to get 7 to 8 hours. All right. Bye.